Hello folks, I know I just made a video on how to resurrect a sago palm, and I didn't know if I wanted to make a video on this because my palm was kind of going downhill, but here we go. So this is a Trachycarpus fortunei windmill palm, and I'm trying to resurrect this one currently. Left it completely unprotected, tiny little thing all winter, and the center spear pulled out. You can actually see the spear right here. I don't know where, there's another frond that had the spear attached to it, but the entire spear pulled out. So what you do in this circumstance, and I know, it can be frustrating because you see this right here. This is a, live bit of trunk, that's a completely live looking frond. But what you don't know is that there's dead under that. So, eventually this frond will die. So even if the frond's still green, sometimes you do have to cut away green fronds if the spear pulls out. And, that's obviously a big if, but, sometimes you just have to just judge it based on how it is. But, I don't know where the top of this trunk is, if I can show you, but you can sort of see like it was just sort of empty. There's like a hole through. So what you're gonna wanna do, and I did it with these, they're probably not the best device, but this was my little palm. It was in the back, went through all winter, unprotected. And so what I did here was I cut it all back because the spear pulled out. It was a big spear and it all pulled out. And yeah, I just, you can see just where it's sort of brown there. And yeah, I cut it all back, and I took a chance here. Obviously, I mean, it wasn't gonna do any better if I just left it as it was. And I used these things and I cut it back. I mean, I know, that doesn't really look like a palm tree. It looks like it looks a lot like the hearts of palm, because that is actually a palm heart right there. You could see surrounded by what looks like, if you look inside, if you cut a coconut trunk in half, which don't do that, that's palm tree vandalism, but it looks just like that, like palm, palm fiber, and they don't develop tree rings because they're not true trees, they're kind of like grasses. And then that's the palm heart right there. And you can see I've cut back to where there's actual, might give it a little more, where there's actual life in the palm. So, I know it looks brutal, but it's worth it, because it can help save these things. And if you look right there, that's there should be a new spear there at some point. I don't know if it's actually going to work. This palm might have just been taken out, but it wasn't a particularly bad winter. So yeah, let's just see what happens. You got to wait, be patient, like with anything, as I always say. And who knows, maybe this little tiny thing will surprise us and resurrect itself. It's kind of covered by these other plants, so maybe I'll move it, but I don't want to stress it out too much. I've already moved it a bunch, or a couple times. So let's just see what happens, and maybe it'll surprise us. Who knows? I mean, it looks fresh right there, so that's a good sign. I'm glad to see that it wasn't all rotted away. And yeah, let's just see what happens. And like I said, yeah, let's just be patient and wait. All right, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Sometimes, yeah, you just do need to cut away the trunk. It's an important part of the process. If the palm looks dead, may not be dead. I would say often it probably isn't dead. And yeah, just be careful. And just, yeah, maybe you might need to cut away at some point. It looks brutal, but it will help the palm in the long run. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and have a good one.